believers, we're back again with another video, and today I wanted to discuss building back off of my last video, which it was centered along the lines of just starting, no matter where you're at, starting, whether it's creating content, writing a book, going to class, or starting any type of project, or building relationships, doing all those things that I briefly hit upon in my last video. I wanted to make this video more centered along the lines for those who are not knowing what to start. I know this can be a challenging place to be, but with a lot of prayer, reflection, journaling, and all these other thought-provoking measures, it will soon be revealed to you so that you can begin to start taking action. So for me, a lot of times I was just confused after my sport career kind of came to an abrupt end in regards to me playing professionally. But that was a blessing in disguise because it led me on a journey of really figuring out what is my next thing that God wants me to pour all of my energy into and all of my time into. And that kind of just slowly became more evident in the past year or so, where it was really designed to help others and help empower others with just my experience, wisdom, and different insights that God has allowed me to have. And it started with cutting out all the noise, cutting out all the distractions, figuring out what am I consuming and what can I unplug from. A lot of times we're just oversaturated and overconsumed with social media, entertainment, movies, even activities with friends or etc. But really start with the step of really getting into that quiet place, removing yourself from all the distractions that necessarily won't be a bad thing, but in the sense it is a bad thing when it comes to your development and you growing as a person. So start with that, removing yourself from those environments, removing yourself, getting to a quiet place, praying, meditating, asking God, asking yourself, what is it that I want to do? And allow that whisper, that would come, some would call intuition, but me being a man of faith, it's really God communicating to me the next steps. And it can be hard because I find myself a lot of times just trying to just do a lot of different things and not being able to slow down and really just be still. So I've been really in that season of life of what does stillness look like in my life is in regards to listening to God's voice, being patient, being just more in a listening state of mind and an obedient state of mind. So you want to start there. Once you get to that place of just routinely getting to a quiet place to pray, read your word, write and journal, that's going to be a huge step to then unlocking, all right, what are some of the things that I'm passionate about, or some of my interests or things that come easy. A lot of times we want to do something that somebody else is doing, not knowing that God has something uniquely designed for them in your life. So really start to even write down and take you through an exercise of your interests, things that you want to help others or change or transform your life. And this could be, say for instance, you are art inclined, where you've always had this knack for painting and drawing pictures, or you name it. And just going down the list of, all right, what are some of my strong interests that I have that I've neglected, or that I think I can't really center my life around? Because 9 times out of 10 or 10 times out of 10, that can be and will be the thing that God has uniquely placed in you to help eliminate all the things that are not adding to that gifting that God has given you, or that purpose or that interest. And then once you start to process of eliminate, you'll begin to then focus more on, all right, I'm passionate about videography, I'm passionate about teaching, or I'm passionate about missionary work. You name it, that's going to look different for everybody. But it's going to be an important aspect to really eliminate all the other options or activities that you may be a part of, so that you can really get to a point of clarity to allow God to reveal to you what you need to be doing. And once you start to take that step, things are going to start to be more crystallized, where you will start to make decisions that are predicated based on your focus or interest of what you want to do to really change your life and change the lives of others. And it doesn't have to be any grandiose thing or any magnificent thing, which in essence they are those things, but a lot of times they're seeds that begin to flourish and blossom as you continue to put more effort, energy, and attention into it. So once that is the step, you would then begin to just do research. Do research on what are topics, what are books, what are people that I need to get in touch with or get more familiar with to continue to allow me to develop. And this is also another uncomfortable process, because it's going to take humility in the sense of you not knowing that you don't know everything, and that there's things that God has put out in the world to help us, on our path, on our journey. So that's the next step, really being a student of your craft. This is going to be important, because a lot of times it's easy to just divert, because you're not going to really see results. 9 times out of 10, for a lot of people, you won't really see the results or the traction that you may have had in mind. But keep going, because you are planting seeds. You're planting seeds for that calling that God has for you, that purpose that He has for you, that gift that He already has placed inside of you. So keep going with that, and that is going to get you closer to where God wants you to be. That's all for today's video. Thank you.